Are you serious? Are you serious? Don't nobody yell. Nobody get too excited. Just get a cup of coffee. Everybody calm down. This thing with North Korea is a done deal. It's a done deal. I've just had conversations this morning with one of my inside sources that 95% they're on top of this thing. They actually had conversations with some of their sources in Washington. This is a done deal. Matter of fact, it's been going on. The negotiation's been going on secretly in Finland for quite some time. And guess what? It's not only the United States and North Korea have been talking in Finland, but the United States and Iran have been secretly meeting in Finland also. So watch. Iran is next, okay, with a new plan. But this North Korea thing's done. It is true. McDonald's restaurants are part of what Kim Jong-un wants and a Trump Tower. Now, part of what he's saying is he wants American companies to invest in North Korea and start turning North Korea into a more modern nation like South Korea. They don't want to be they want to change. And he has to convince his people this is the right thing. And he can do that. Remember, he grew up, he went to school in Switzerland, folks. He's very westernized. I'm talking about Kim Jong-un. So I'm telling you, this is a done deal. Matter of fact, after having a conversation this morning with one of my top sources, I said to myself, wow, this Finland thing, if they've moved it that far, then Trump doesn't need to hang around forever in like 2 or 3 extra days to try to convince Kim Jong-un that this is the right thing to do. This deal is already pretty well a done deal. They're going to work out the logistics of how to break down the nukes and who gets all the enriched uranium. Russia might take some of it. China might get some of it. The United States might take some of it. Some of it will get buried in the pile of rubble in the mountain that collapsed. But Kim Jong-un is looking for a big check and get to play on the world stage. And Dennis Rodman's been brought in, he'll be secretly brought in just to make Kim Jong-un feel good, maybe play a few video games with Kim Jong-un. They can drink a few shots while Mike Pompeo is breaking down the nukes. Okay, that's what's really going on. Now, I found a confirmation to this. I just checked it. It just posted 9 minutes ago, and I'll put the link below. But the latest on the summit between North Korea, Kim Jong-un, and President Donald Trump in Singapore is this. 8 p.m., the White House says, this is in Singapore, 8 p.m. local time. That's this evening, just not long ago. 8:20. Okay, so we're talking less than an hour ago. The White House says in a statement, ahead of President Donald Trump's historic summit with North Korea's Kim Jong-un, the talks with North Korea are already moving very quickly than expected. More quickly than expected. What talks? Trump and Kim Jong-un have yet to get in a room. But the talks are already moving way fast. Why? It's been going on for months in Finland. Get this. Here's the article. Trump's historic summit with North Korea's Kim Jong-un. Talks with North Korea are moving more quickly than expected. The White House says Trump now plans to depart Singapore tonight or Tuesday evening ahead of the schedule. In other words, the White House says Trump is not going to stick around till Wednesday morning. Doesn't need to, because he's going to meet with Kim Jong-un Tuesday morning, which is going to be our Monday night. So tonight at 9 p.m., Trump's going to meet with Kim Jong-un. Not long after they have their meeting, Trump is going to then give a press conference. He's going to meet with the media following his summit with North Korea's Kim Jong-un. After he has his meeting with the media, which will be televised worldwide, the whole world's going to hear the plan. That's what I think is going to happen. Then Trump has changed his mind. He's not sticking around till Wednesday morning, local time in Singapore. He's leaving at 8 o'clock Tuesday evening. Why? Because this deal is done, guys. This is why they mean it's moving. How can the talks be moving ahead of schedule so much so that Trump's coming home early when they haven't even got together in the room yet? It's because when they get together, they're going to finalize, really. I mean, they're going to finalize it. But basically, guys, the negotiation, Mike Pompeo must be working miracles on behalf of Donald Trump. And Trump is playing this like a violin. This is the art of the deal. And it's leaving guys like Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski and that crew over at MSNBC. They don't know what to do. They're still talking about Justin Trudeau and the G7 summit. They don't have a clue that that's all part of the negotiations that Trump does. And Trump's going to get the tariffs lowered on the United States. He has to. And NATO's going to pick up a bigger tab of paying for their own protection in NATO. And that's on Merkel's back. Trump was late to the G7 and left early because he was sending a clear message to the other nations. Guys, the tariffs on us are coming down. And the tariffs on you are going up. And they still won't match. They still won't be equal. But get over yourself. There's a new sheriff in town. There's a new way of doing business. The United States is no longer going to pick up the tab for everybody. We'll help. We'll do more than we should, but we're not going to pay for everything. And so meanwhile, this North Korea thing is moving. Now, let me just tell you what's happening. Seoul, South Korea's leader said that President Trump talked with the South Korean President Moon about his upcoming summit with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and expressed optimism already for a diplomatic breakthrough. South Korea's presidential office says Trump filled Moon in on the details of the pre-summit negotiations. Where were those taking place? Finland. Mark it down. Finland. It's been going on for months. My sources are telling me. And these negotiations between Washington and North Korea, the Blue House didn't elaborate on what President Moon was told during the 40-minute telephone call from Trump to President Moon of South Korea. But the Blue House says Moon told him that South Koreans will be praying for a miraculous result. I think you're going to hear, after Trump meets with Kim Jong-un tonight our time, 9 p.m., that then there'll be a press conference a little bit later, a few hours later, in which Trump is going to tell you what's come out of this thing. I think we might hear that the end of the North Korean war, North and South Korea war, may be coming to an end. Maybe not yet ready to sign a peace agreement, but maybe the end of the war will be declared. Something historic is going to happen. And then Trump's coming home early. And as far as the denuclearization, it's in process. Now, it will take time to do that, but the deal is done. And why we know this? My sources have already told me they've already got the info. It's a done deal. We're going to hear something historic tonight. And now I just got confirmation by finding it right here that just 9 minutes ago it was released that Trump's coming home 12 hours early. What? Why is he coming home early? Because the negotiations are going perfect. Wow. There may be some McDonald's actually going to build McDonald's in North Korea over the next 4 to 5 years, and maybe even a Trump Tower with a McDonald's in it, with Dennis Rodman having cheeseburgers with the President of the United States and Kim Jong-un. What a beautiful world. Are you serious? Are you serious? What?